Welcome to the Raventape Drive, and I'm your host, Mr. Raventape. And tonight's game is Postal Redux, a remake of Postal. You know, what more can you say about this franchise? First off, I'm going to say I apologize about my aiming. I'm playing this on the PS4. I own all 4 games on the PC, including the original Postal, so that makes 5. Anyway, I love this franchise. To find this on the marketplace where I live at the moment is... I basically cream my pants, you know. I've been playing this franchise since I was probably about 12, 13. My cousin brought over a copy of the game. We got stuck into it, and it just... Once you got over the initial shock of a few things in this game, not only this game, but more so Postal 2, which was the one I was introduced to first, you can find some very dark humor in it. Now, this one is a lot more focused on what it was like in, I want to say, 97, when it first came out, and the controversy surrounding it. Now, if you play it, it's not as shocking, but back then it was, because you're basically thrown in the shoes of a man. We didn't know what the man's name was until about Postal 2. Postal Dude. Right. And you're just given these glimpses of into his mind with these loading screens here. So, yeah, you can see why the controversy was there. But like I said, it wasn't until Postal 2 where the humor started to show a bit more, which was good, because I think if it was a game that kept doing this, I don't think it would have survived as long as it had. It would have still had its fan base, but not as big as it is now. Props to running with scissors and all of them over there. But yeah, playing this again is such a trip. It's got the one and only, what I assume is Rick Hunter doing the voice of Postal Dude, who's the original voice for, who is the voice of Postal Dude in Postal 2.
I give you my legs.
Just found out how to use a grenade. I should have checked the controls before I started playing, but I was so excited that I had to start.
I can't see anything.
You can't see my face at the moment, but if you could, I have this huge grin on my face. The joy that this series has brought to me, like, if I had a shit day, I'd come home, turn it on, and just go with the flow of the game, if that makes sense, and just all that frustration and anger would be gone. And with this too, it's been compared to other open world games like GTA and Saints Row, but to me especially Postal 2, it just has this, I don't know, more for lack of a better term, a human touch to it. What I mean by that is that, yes, you can have these big open world cities and have thousands of people working on it to have a living, breathing city, quote unquote. Alright? But then there's a point where the I guess the rose-tinted glasses sort of fall off, and, well, to me personally, this is my opinion anyway, they eventually start feeling a bit artificial, right? Where, to this day, Postal 2, and 4, there's one we don't talk about, it's always surprised me on how things happen. Shit. I didn't realise the blast radius on those things were huge. But yeah, you just... It not only does it still surprise me to this day with the reactions of some people in those games, but it has this, like I said, human feel to it. Like, yes, it was a small team that made it, so it probably would have that more touch to it, that human touch to it. But there's something about something being, yes, it's over the top violent and it's got a very lowbrow / dark sense of humor to it, but it feels authentic, I think. Yeah, authentic, because this is why I like independent games too, is that you can feel that there was a love for the project that they were doing. It wasn't just a 9-to-5 job for them. Yes, I know there's overtime for developers and stuff like that don't get paid, but that's a whole other story that we don't have to get into at the moment anyway. It just, yeah, like I said, it just, you can just feel the love in it. And like using like the likes of Mike J and Vince Desi in the game as voice actors and characters.
Now that's a boomstick.
It puts a smile on your face, because when was the last time you saw heads of a big budget company, development company, take the time out to supply their own voices to a game? I'm sure it's happened in the past, and I can't name them because I don't know every game under the sun. But to me, it's like, you know, it's...
Everybody dies.
That's true. Yeah, I'm actually lost for words for this, because to see the Redux, it makes you feel like, yes, it's an updated version of the original Postal, but the love was still there. Is still there. Now, everybody knows how to treat the marching band. And if you don't, I'll give you a demonstration. Look, in a game like this, the marching band has a huge target on its back. And to play this as a twin stick shooter instead of the first person that I'm used to in like Postal or Postal 2 and all that is a different trip for me, because like, even though I've played it in the past, it's a different beast, I would say, to what came later. Just hold down that trigger button and just let it fly. That's all I'm thinking of. Trust me, this is not a one-off Thursday. You're going to see this. You'll see me finish this, and after that, I may go ahead and do 2. I'm kind of waiting for 4 to be a full week, before I touch that one, because I know I'll have a bit of time waiting, but I'm not putting pressure on them. I'm gonna let them do what they do because they do it really well. They're at the best when they can take their time. Well, that's for any development team really, but they just they know what they want. You can even go check the roadmap out on what they're doing, but they know what they want and how to go about it. It's always... I'm a terrible person.
Now that's a boomstick.
I wonder if that's a reference to Evil Dead. One thing I really enjoyed was the fact that after the disaster release of, I'll have to say it for the sake of it, Postal 3, with Corey Cruz, I think it is, who was voicing the Postal dude in 3. The fact that they went back and did it as an apology, they went back and did the entire DLC pack for Postal 2 Apocalyptic Weekend, strictly just for, as far as I understand, an apology really, right, because of Postal 3. But the twist in it I always liked was it was nothing but a fever dream, and he had split personalities, with bringing back Corey Cruz to play one half of him, and then having Rick Hunter voice the real Postal dude, I guess.
I'm coughing up blood. Get on your knees. Make it stop. Somebody help us. Stop. Don't make us hurt you. Go time. This is the police.
Shit.
I'll pay.
Like, this game is not, still even now, it's not that easy, which I like. It's never lost that edge.
I'll pay. There he is.
I also like the fact that you actually need a required number to move on. It sounds bad, but okay, that's not too bad. I like that one.
Don't hurt me.
My way of tackling twin stick shooters like this is basically work in areas. Try and filter them into a single area while holding down, the trigger button. Like, clear out one area, move on, clear out another area. Sort of try and get a look. I know there's no, as far as I know on the console version anyway, there's no way of looking ahead like you could in, say, Hotline Miami, like scan a room before you went and did anything. But a lot of this, and with a lot of this, with when it comes to twin stick shooters, is it relies heavily on luck and constantly moving. Never stand still. I say that as I stand still. But yeah, the idea is to never stand still and keep moving, because standing still makes you a target. This is not, you know, a wartime shooter or something like that. You can't just sit behind cover and pick them off. I kind of like the idea that the subtitles are off to the side too. It sort of has this way of not interfering with what you're seeing right now. Like, they're there, but they're not really. The only downside is if you probably need subtitles to play video games, your eyes are constantly drawn to that spot. But then again, if you're in this situation, you're not exactly looking at the subtitles. Kind of. Get that health. Get that health. I need to find another health pack somewhere. Shit. Oh well. I guess the upside of this, I usually, when I play twin stick shooters, depending on the difficulty in them, I'd eventually just get pissed off and want to break the controller. That's why I tend not to play them as much. But for some reason, I don't know if it's because my love of the franchise or what, but I seem to just be having a relaxed time with this, if that makes sense. It's a shooter, right? And usually they can sometimes get people worked up, but this, I could see myself playing, just kicking back, wasting an hour or two if I've got spare, laying waste, and then, you know, just relaxing. It's very odd. It's compared to some other shooters where you may be leaning forwards, the heart's racing, you're constantly scanning everywhere to make sure
Feels good.
you stay ahead of everyone. Or, you know, you're not getting shot, you're taking cover, you don't know where the enemy is. And another thing too is that even though you're dropped in the shoes of Postal Dude in this, and you're barely given any story except for those loading screens where you're given a glimpse into his mind, it sort of follows the formula of the original Doom game. For the simple reason is the original Doom game, before it became very lore heavy and all this, and being a part of Mars, and the demons came through a seal, and all that kind of stuff. Doom was a very simplistic game. It had barely to no story whatsoever. You were dropped in the shoes of a Marine who had to shoot a bunch of demons. Sometimes you just don't need a story heavy game to, you know, get you through. Sometimes something like this is just as relaxing, if not more, because you're not needing to concentrate on who's in which character. Did they betray you? Did they help you? Did they, you know? Now, don't get me wrong. The story-driven games are really good too, when you want that. But like I said, if I came home from a shitty day, the last thing I want to do is try and concentrate on a story. You know, it's the reason why some people may come home after a shitty day at work or school or whatever and switch on the TV and just zone out. You don't need to be bombarded with more information. You just want to kick back sometimes. And there's still 6 hostiles. We gotta go find them.
I can't feel my legs.
Yeah, it's good that they carried on certain things from this game into the later installments of Postal. That sounds nice. I'm assuming that's where we go next. I love the little touches of where bombs went off, the ash on the ground and everything. Like I said, even though this game was done, like this game is a remake or a remaster, whatever you want to describe this, it's of the original game. There are touches just like that. They give it more life. It's some of it's very simple and some of it's very concentrated. I like the rockets, how they kind of fire like they do in the latest installments too. They sort of just drop out of the bazooka or rocket launcher or what do you want to call it, and then shoot off. One of the things I really enjoyed about this too is that I was going through the options. Of course I didn't check controls, but going through options to see if they had subtitles and everything, was that you can change Postal Dude's jacket, you can change the filter of the screen. They're things I really enjoy. So if you want that touch of 97, you can turn on a filter that makes it look like a, was it a CRT? Another thing too I really enjoy is the fact that this has been varied on. The levels always look different, but they link together so well.
All must die.
They link together so well that I would love to see if anybody's actually ever done a map of the original Postal game, showing you how the entire area is linked to itself.
There you go.
If I remember correctly, they don't mention anything about Postal 1 and Postal 2 or anything like that, do they? Or am I wrong on that? You can hit me up in the comments, yell at me if I'm wrong about that. Because it seems to me that Postal 2 was a retake on the series. To me, the later games always seem a lot more popular, because I think it's very much in the sense of humor too.
Look out!
Get him!
Oh no, here we go. That saved me a bullet, didn't it?
There you go.
That makes 4.
Don't let him get away.
We got more down
Everybody
here.
dies.
Coming this way.
No, can't exit yet, so... Three left, okay. So, I am missing a spot. I see items in there, but I wouldn't know how to get in there. And that loops me back around there. I am lost. This is the first time I've been lost. Let's see if that fence up there... Ooh. Ah, yeah, we go. See, in some I've played before, that's just a... what we would call just background display, like you're not supposed to go through there. How do you get in there? There must be like a door or something, or a little gap. Well, there is somebody in there. I can see you. But we'll continue onwards. See where we go next. The one thing I don't know is who wrote those loading screens. Simply because I love to know how you came up with some of them.
Go. Incoming.
You must be freezing. Let me warm you up.
I love this automatic shotgun, it's so good.
It's coming this way. Look out. Lose him. Get me back up. Can't breathe.
Eat lead, sucker.
I can't help think that's a tagline from something, or a one-liner.
Help. We have you surrounded. My sights.
Ooh, what's this?
I'm dying. Where could he be?
Ooh, a flamethrower. See, now that's one thing that was missing from the later... Well, not so much Postal Fall now, but... from 2... Was that, a flamethrower. But then again, you had the napalm launcher, didn't you? Which kind of sort of worked like a, flamethrower. I think it's alternative fire. It sort of shoot out and let the oil roll out the back. Yeah, I never got a handle on that. On those.
Don't let him get away.
Now that's a boomstick.
Oh shit. Cheers, mate. I'll take that. The animation of the explosions in this is just beautiful too. Oh, hang on. Oh, friendly fires must be on. Ah, shit, I'm on fire too. Here, share the pain. Where did that guy... Yeah.
Now that's a boomstick.
Damn it, he even put me back on fire again. Worth it though. There's one hostile left, but we'll just leave. I'm not about 100%ing it or anything like that. I think for somebody who doesn't really like twin stick shooters, I think I'm doing pretty well. Now, I'd be remiss without speaking about another certain game that tried to capture the magic of this. It was in black and white. It was called Hatred. and it definitely took influence. I'll say that for lack of a better word, from the Postal series, especially Postal.
Somebody, please make it
Yeah, that's a very, I don't know how you would
Now that's a boomstick.
sum it up. That, well, hatred. It oozes hatred. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know they were trying to cause the same reaction that this game caused back in the day, but I don't know if it was because running with scissors made it was sort of a charm to it. Like, you weren't meant to take it seriously. And that's where hatred sort of lost its way. Was the fact that it was, to a degree, a game meant to be taken seriously until you got towards the end with the nuclear plant and all that. But apart from it having really cool graphical levels and stuff like that, yeah, I don't know, yeah, it just didn't have whatever this game had, it didn't have. Feeling properly. It sound. Yeah, I'm kind of lost for words with it, because it's like, how do you talk about a game where the main character says I'm nobody, right? Spills a bunch of edgy dialogue at you,
That's a boomstick.
and yeah, I don't know. I'm not offended by it or anything like that. I'm far from being offended from it, because, like I said, Postal is one of my favorite franchises. It wouldn't be one of my favorite franchises if it wasn't for the fact,
Well, I'll pay.
if I could get offended easily, I wouldn't be playing it. To me though, hatred was, I don't know, there was missing something.
That's a boomstick.
Like I said, I'm lost for words for it, but I guess the main assumption would be that it didn't have something there. Like, you could tell that they had a very serious start, right? And then it had a very serious start. Then when it got close to the end, like I said, it got dumb. I'm sure it's not a game that had a message whatsoever or anything like that. Like this game, it's meant to have fun with it, but I don't know. It was. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it, because I like I said, I don't have the words for it to properly review the game, and I don't want to review the game because there are people who are better at that than me who could probably find the words.
Die.
I love how they throw insults at you too. It's a I probably, like I said, I apologize for my aiming. It sucks. And I'm not somebody who says, if I had a mouse I'd be perfect at it. But because I'm more of a console player. Even when I play on PC, it's a controller in my hand. For a minute there, I thought I died. There it is. Yeah, so even when I play PC, I have a controller in my hand. So there is definitely a trick to the aiming system in this, because I noticed it will sometimes auto target. I don't know if it's that I'm supposed to not touch the aimer anymore, or what.
Get on the ground.
Yeah, like I said, I usually tend to stick to zones.
Now that's a boomstick.
Give it up.
And can I admit that the voice acting that John St. John is doing at the moment for Postal Dude and Postal 4 is brilliant. To me, it sounds like Postal Dude kind of got older, if that makes sense. Like, I know I'm assuming age doesn't play a role in Postal Dude's the franchise anyway, but it,
Look out.
like, it's a new game and everything, so if you wanted to look at him sort of aging, you could say like Postal 2 is like his early 20s, 3
Now that's a
is a
boomstick.
fever dream, and then 4 is maybe in his 30s or 40s, because it's been so long since Postal 2.
That's a boomstick.
Come on. So yeah, so by the looks of the weapons, I love this flamethrower. This flamethrower kicks ass. So by the looks of the selection of weapons in this, is very basic. You got your MP5, maybe you got your semi-automatic machine gun. Right, then you got your double barrel, your full auto shotgun. It looks like a rocket launcher, napalm launcher, flamethrower, and then a magnum.
There he is.
And then you got grenades, molotovs, mine.
They made in the USA.
I don't know what they describe the other two. I'm sure they're traps or something, like mines or something like that, or a variant on them anyway.
Don't you move.
We'll all pay.
And I love this flamethrower. It's kind of like a I win button at times
He's burned him.
because of how easy it is to
Don't make us hurt you.
just, if you're good at, like, not me, but someone in the right hands
A
of somebody,
boomstick.
if you could run up to somebody without potentially losing a lot of health, it, like I said, becomes an I win button.
Now that's a boomstick.
He's coming this way.
Oh, shit, I better get up those tracks. I don't know if a real train comes by or not, but I don't exactly want to be squished, because I'm doing so well. Once again, that full auto shotgun, that's brilliant. I love that.
Need a light.
Even in this, I can't get a handle on the napalm launcher. Ah, that does the same amount of damage. What are we looking for? 12 more. They must be further down the map here.
Everybody dies.
But I'm surviving pretty well. I love how the pickup sounds also haven't changed either. That's something I've always enjoyed. It gives you that feeling of familiarity. Right. It makes you feel like you're familiar with it. They don't change the sounds, so you don't have to learn new sounds or anything like that. That's a nice touch to development and the sound director and all that. Yep, we're out of here. Hang on. Can't have anybody else following us. Even though there probably are a whole bunch of people following us. Big bird. What do you mean by big bird? Oh shit, ostriches. Or emus. No, that's an ostrich. Well, it didn't last long. Let's go again. Can I also admit the little snippets of sound in this are really good? It does give... I know BMG is not a big thing in Postal games. But, like, I mean, as in, like, running around. Cutscenes, yeah, it's fine, but, like, running around town and all that, you don't get a humming song where you're running, free roaming around town. You don't really need that. But in this game, in this setting, it definitely gives you a different feeling to it being pure silence and then everything just like erupting in gunfire.
He's in my sights. Stand your ground.
It sounds it's a good sound direction, I would reckon, because it sort of puts you in the shoes of, well, apart from Postal did, but if you're an innocent bystander, you wouldn't exactly have background music playing at the time, would you? Just skimming by on what I've got left. No, hang on. Where are we going? I want that.
Please don't shoot.
I've got some Magnum ammo. That's what we need. It's still 4 in play, eh?
Holy shit! I don't want to die.
I wonder how many voice actors they got to do the original game. I don't think there would have been many. Just in general for like NPCs and stuff like that. Oops, I killed an ostrich.
He's got a gun. It's go time.
Stop that guy.
Did they stop the train for the sake of me? Alright, we're out of here. Next spot. How many ostriches does that...
He's going postal.
Yes, I am. How many ostriches does that container hold? I love also that it gives you a hint on what the next level will be with those little cuts.
I can't stop the
Like destruction. You're gonna construction site.
Oh, hey.
Damn it. I held that one a bit too long. I gotta kind of remember that I can use these. I'm not, so I don't have to rely on bullets so much.
Just leave me alone.
Shit, I'm on fire again. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Oh, shoot me and whatever.
That's a broomstick.
Don't kill. Make it stop.
Why wouldn't you as an innocent just like get out of there? Why would you run around in circles?
That's
This is definitely, this doesn't take anywhere close to Paradise, does it? Paradise City and all that. Or is it in the same area in general? I love Rick Hunter's laugh. It's so good. Nope. I also like the fact this is on a steady difficulty curve. For the simple reason is that every time you do a new level, they add a little bit more to the resistance, which would be fair enough if you're
That's a boomstick.
which makes sense because you wouldn't want to be running around with the same. Hey, finally got somebody with the napalm launcher. And I still can't hit the cop. Anyway. Two front doors on that place, is it?
Everybody dies.
But like I said, it's I like how this game is on a difficulty curve. Every time we go into a new level,
Good.
it adds a little bit more to, like, the SWAT commanders taking, soldiers taking more damage, the grenaders, and then you also have the normal cops and stuff like that.
We'll all pay.
I tend to forget too with this game that you can shoot over things. You can tell I'm not used to this sort of setting, but I'm loving it.
I can't see anything.
Help me!
We'll all pay.
I can't feel my legs.
Just like I said, there are times when you just need to hold down the triggering and go and just pray for a Hail Mary sort of thing.
Please make it
How we doing? We got 8 to go. Alright.
He's killing everyone.
Yeah. I'd love to know how difficult this game is if you're going for like a zero innocent run.
He's killing everyone. I can't breathe. Someone get on your knees.
Just cheating a little bit here.
There's plenty for everyone.
Please don't
That was always a line I liked in, I think they expanded on it in Postal 2. It was, please don't crowd, there's plenty for everyone. I better pick up this last bit of ammunition here. Okay, so we're making through it. I forgot to say that I'm playing the, I think they called it the Express Postage, which is all the levels bundled in together, which is sort of how I play the Postal 2 a lot. I usually tend to have the full week playthrough so I don't have to stop and go into Apocalypto Weekend. I probably pronounced that wrong, but you know what I mean. Apocalyptic Weekend, I think it is. I sort of do it all in one go. Yeah, I may have should have not held down on the flamethrower there.
Sucker.
Please don't kill me! Just leave me alone!
Damn it.
Just leave me alone!
Like I said, I'm not great at these games. Maybe if I get a bit of practice in, I'll be able to do something.
Now that's a boomstick.
Stop that guy!
Move!
This is not going to end well. Yeah. Ooh, there was a nice little beat there. Oh look, there's the running with scissors office. Another question somebody in the comments can maybe answer for me. I should know it, but
You must be freezing. Let me warm you up.
I'd like to know how much of influence from this was carried over. I guess that's where their office is. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think I got... Heat-seeking missiles, is it? Yeah, this is... Yeah, I think I got a little overexcited that I had a rocket launcher all of a sudden.
I don't want to die!
But like I said, I'm pretty chill at the moment playing this. It's nothing that where I'm sitting there cursing my skill and wanting to twist the controller in my hand. That's why I'm sort of kind of keeping quiet. I'm sort of just soaking it in, so to speak.
Freezing. Let me warm you up.
And I'm on fire now too. Damn it.
Don't kill me! I can't stop bleeding! Don't kill me!
Just tapping that flamethrower, it does the job. Oh shit.
Die.
Hey, there's that beat again.
Please, don't shoot!
Must be coming out of 96. Yeah. I couldn't be able to describe that beat, but that was interesting.
Now that's a boomstick.
Please, don't shoot! What the hell is going on? Don't kill me!
Now I'm sort of picking, like, because I know shit.
Everybody dies.
Keep moving backwards. Oh, here we go. I'm just waiting here. Oh, shit. There's health right there, and I know there's a...
They'll all pay.
Damn it, that's so close too. Let's try again. We're going to keep trying until we nail it down.
I'm coughing up blood.
Everything.
The police hurts. He went
Now that's a boomstick.
I'm more focused on the hostiles. Wait, hang on.
Now that's a boomstick.
Wouldn't that done damage to the cop?
I don't want to die.
Watch out. Damn it. Oh shit. And we won.
They'll all pay.
Well, at least took out the rocket boy.
Now that's a boomstick.
Yeah, okay, we got 10.
Going Postal. No more.
Give me that health. Give me that health. Oh shit.
They'll all pay.
No more shooting. No. Let me have that health. Oh, just sitting there. Cool. I still got 7 left on a 14 level amount of health. Ooh shit. I don't know where how I'm gonna tackle this. Got a rocket launcher, but
Going, gone.
oh what? I don't know why I didn't swap back to my machine gun on that one. I should have. I think I'm just desperate to use the rocket launcher because it's the last weapon that you have to get. Unless you get it earlier, then I didn't see. I kind of know how to tackle this now. There's certain spots I just need to take down first, then move with it, so to speak.
Don't kill me. Feel my legs.
Die.
Oh shit. Here we go. Getting into the thick of it now. It's to the...
They'll all pay.
Go. Recon.
Like I said, I'm just... I should be doing more commentary on this, but right now I'm very determined to beat this one. I got one of them. What are we doing?
Let's go.
I love the shotgun. It's such a beautiful thing. Oh, god damn it.
Oh God, I'm burning! Ah!
Somebody help us!
Ah!
Okay, we got, yeah, so one up here. Got him.
He's coming this way!
That's a boomstick.
Gotta keep moving.
Somebody
Don't stand still too long.
need to stop.
Oh, now that worked out well for me. Nope,
Can't see
didn't mean that one. We all good? Wait, we got 12. Ah, shit. I thought a minute there we were all good, then I look up and it's 12 left. I'm back in that position again, I'm at 15. Oh shit.
Just leave me
He's got a gun!
We're all good, we're back at 22 now.
Embrace the heat.
Yeah, time to use this. Start picking them off a little quicker. Still got 5 left.
Just leave me alone!
Probably made in the USA, baby.
Buddy! Just leave me alone!
And with that, we've reached the ending of another showing. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed it. And until next time, for more Postal, good night.